There's a ladder that seems to be wedged between the door. Must have fallen.
You're an asshole, Michael!
I went into a sauna with my friends. About 30 minutes later, I realized the wooden door was jammed shut. I knew if we stayed trapped much longer, the heat would cook us alive. I screamed for help, but the owner had sealed the room behind thick insulating glass. To make it worse, he had already gone off to watch a fireworks show. That meant nobody was coming back for us anytime soon. I snatched up a water scoop and charged the door. I hammered the glass with everything I had, but it would not even give. Jack turned his attention to the heater stones. Using a towel, he grabbed one. His hand trembled from the heat, but he forced himself to hold on. With a wooden spoon, he worked one loose and dropped it into a bucket to cool it. I stayed right beside him and pushed him to move faster. Then he took the stone and smashed it against the glass. It looked flimsy, but it was far stronger than any of us expected. All we got were a few pale scuff marks. Soon his hand was sliced open, and he still kept going.
Oh my god, air!
Then another girl and I rushed over. We dragged in outside air as hard as we could. After that, we tried calling out through the opening for Michael, but our friend was too drunk to react. She was passed out on the sofa with some air reaching her. For a moment, that gave us a little relief, but I knew the heater would kick back in once the temperature dropped.
Because it's gonna try to get back up to that original temperature. You know, and since the window's broken, this thing, it's never gonna reach that temperature, like a convection oven, rather than a steamer. Watch out.
Jack wrapped another stone in a towel. He pushed it through the window, trying to move whatever was blocking the door. He kept trying over and over, but he still could not reach it. I knew every failed attempt was draining us faster. Then he looked up at the light. He unscrewed the bulb and shoved a wet towel into the socket. A burst of electricity exploded out the next second. The room lost power, but the heater kept running. The owner had planned for that. The heater was wired to a separate line. Right when I thought we were finished, I heard a dog barking outside. In that instant, I thought we still had a chance. We yelled with everything we had left. But at the exact same time the fireworks started, the blast swallowed our voices completely. By the time the show was over, the dog had been taken away. That was the moment I felt all hope collapse, because our drinking water was gone and all we had left was the little water we needed just to survive a little longer.